So you look at Barcelona too. You see how they do their, like I said, no shakara. That thing where you want feel say you want come do for them. You do shakara too much. They go academy, go carry one Sharon come. You know those Barcelona academy
One
boys. Their names.
Alejandro Coveras.
So go carry am come. Carry am come put there say come play that left wing. This guy dey do shakara for us. Him go plan. See the midfield. Midfield where people dey use almost 200 million take build. How much dey that Barcelona midfield?
45.
How much dey that Barcelona? All of them na academy except for De Jong. Wan put in De Jong.
De Jong and Pedri.
Bring De Jong. They buy Pedri.
They buy Pedri.
How much they buy the Pedri?
Pedri sef.
Na from academy. They buy am as this thing now.
Small money.
Like,
They buy am.
just buy am come now. So you see wetin dey midfield attack now. See the Yama wey dey na all the difference. Wey dey all the difference. Even the Yama is more even look at it for the thing dey more even important than the Rafinha wey dey sign. So Barcelona too good. Real Madrid themselves, those ones their own be say they don learn their lesson. They don learn their lesson. They find free players. I choked them last season, and they never still solve the problem for Real Madrid. They never still solve the problem. Looking at that midfield, they never understand. Say that their midfield, they say that they attack with the saving grace, all this all the in short from when they begin to win Champions League back to back. Now that midfield, be the key. Kroos and Modric, now that midfield be the key. All this while, and then fail to see him last season. He worried them. Apart from all these that defensive injuries we didn't get, that midfield worried them. Nobody did because. You need control. They don't get control over games. So Madrid themselves, they don't learn their lesson. That's that for me. So that's that from you. Transfer so far. Just summarize each club. What do you feel about each club transfer this thing?
I'll start with Barca. Say as Barca fan, to be say for Barca, people don't dey question recently about the Nico Williams deal, if it's going to happen or not. But I don't think there is anything to worry about. For Barcelona, I think that deal is almost done and dusted for Nico Williams.
Yeah.
And one thing about their transfer this season is they've identified what they actually need, and that is what they've been doing. They understood that they're going to be needing a new goalkeeper, and they went all out to get a new goalkeeper. They also understood that they're going to also need a left winger. That is why they're going all out for Nico Williams. So that day for me is basically done and dusted. It's just more or less making sure that the necessary things behind the scenes are done. For Chelsea, I think I still have my doubts about how they have been doing their transfers currently this summer. Um, they just announced the signing of Joao Pedro, which I think is almost the same thing with the previous strikers they have. I mean, Liam Delap and
Maybe they come for multiple roles. Play as a winger, play as a.
Even at that,
play as a 10 now. Joao Pedro.
Continue.
Okay, wait.
Continue.
You mean say Edo Fernandez will come out?
Continue.
Chelsea fan dey watch you.
Continue.
The guy if you play multiple roles.
Which multiple role he go play?
Should I come in here?
Play
Samuel?
as a winger.
Now, you see this Chelsea transfer now of Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro is coming in a multiple position, not to affect Enzo. Now, this is coming now. If he's playing as a number 10, is to give Palmer competition as number 10. He can also perform as a winger. You understand? Mind you, Joao Pedro is a player that can give you that front four. He can give you virtually options in that front four, just like Rodrigo in Real Madrid. Rodrigo 10, he play. Rodrigo 9, you will still play. 11 and 7, you will still play.
You don't like him. I want to make it finish.
So it is not coming to bench.
I don't talk say they come bench Enzo. He said he's going to play as a number 10. He can also play as a number 10.
Yes.
It's very, very unlikely when it comes to Chelsea now because that number 10 role, if Enzo no dey, Palmer go dey there. There's no way Jabode is going to play.
First of all, cannot bench. First of all, the thing is that
there's no way
in Chelsea team now, Enzo, there's no way you can play a game
without Enzo.
Oh, that's
An
what
important
I'm
game.
saying.
An important game. So the only thing that they're signing this Joao Pedro actually is for the wing.
My point is this. It's not actually what we expected Chelsea to sign. We are expecting them to sign a striker that is going to give you 20-25 big goals every season. Deportivo is not going to give you that.
That one,
Maybe they don't define that
Fact,
one.
none of the strikers
that one I'm
currently,
telling you
none of
that.
the strikers currently
Now,
is not like none of them is going to give you 25 goals in a season.
oh, wait, finish. I'll talk.
I continue with the
You,
transfer.
you understand? None of them is going to give you 25 goals in a season. Moreover, Chelsea needs an out and out striker. This money they spent on signing Leandro Delap, is what they would have gathered. Go sign my brother Osimhen. Who for there? All these players can play from the wing. They don't get person with okay, they don't have something Delap. We don't watch like 3 matches now for the Club World Cup. We don't see. We don't say even Chelsea fans no say this guy no go give
So when it reach time to analyze player, we analyze player. Continue with the transfer talk. Leave Chelsea alone. I know say you and Chelsea leave Chelsea alone.
Then for Arsenal, Arsenal self, I don't know what's in that one. Arsenal their transfer be like their season. You know say for their season go start. Arsenal go first go up. They go first there first. Then when season is on the end, they come down, they enter second and third. Just like so that's transfer be. Transfer go start. You go hear Rodrigo, you go hear Gakores, you go hear Messi. Then they go call the sky sign Nogard and the Zubimendi and now they have Palmer and they have Madueke and Jackson. And so Arsenal season be. For Liverpool,
Nkuku incoming.
For Liverpool, I think they've been the ones that has surprised me. The fact being that they've spent a lot of money signing players, which I did not expect them to do. Like I knew that they were going to make signings this summer because last summer they didn't make any signings except for Federico Chiesa.
Yeah.
So this summer I knew they were going to
just give that guy Premier League. Just give that guy trophy.
I knew they were going to make signings.
You go visit your uncle. When you're going, they carry pocket money.
So I know especially they could spend that kind of money especially for one player, which at the end of the day might even rise to almost 150 million, considering the clauses and add-ons. Then for Manchester City, fantastic business from Pep Guardiola. Fantastic business. I mean, the players he has gotten I think it's actually what he needed. What he did that I like is he tried as much as possible to avoid bidding war with other clubs.
Yeah.
All the players he signed, there were no bidding wars. He tried as much as possible to avoid bidding wars, and I think there are going to be some high-profile exits in the club. First of all, really she's established that he's going to leave. So other players too are expected to leave.
Arsenal need a winger.
For me, that is how
the same thing when you suffer for Man City, when you suffer for Arteta hand. Always static formation, static tactics. Particularly suffer for Man City, not be the issue of controlled movement. Stay here, do like this, do like that, do like that.
So that is other for me.
Honestly, in this recent transfer window,
start from Arsenal.
As an Arsenal fan, definitely, yeah, I will tell you, it's not the best we've seen.
Actually, it's the best too.
It's not the best we've seen for Arsenal because we end up speculating rumors here and there.
This club
since day one, the transfer window started.
You want
okay.
How are you comfortable?
Yeah, come on, shut up. Carry on.
Honestly,
because honestly,
let's say I tell you, say Abramovich don't too spoil Chelsea fans. That they don't know.
Now make them spoil Chelsea.
Now what make them get short. Well, that patience is very short.
Honestly,
if they don't win trophy, they go begin shout. The body go begin shake. The body go begin shake.
They call this women with the gold digger. They don't come for love.
We know Chelsea fans. For Arsenal, I myself as a fan, I am not happy.
No, you have a problem with Arteta, not Arsenal.
Hold on now, Arsenal as a whole, leave out Arteta.
They Arsenal keep Arteta there.
They have a philosophy within them. Arsenal as a whole,
they don't care.
We end up speculating all the best players.
And then finally,
at the end of the day, we'll go and sign Stell.
Watkins.
Wow.
Okay, now think of it. Yes, at the end of the
That's
season,
experience. I feel like experience.
at the end of this transfer window now, you see, we'll go on panic buy. Whereas we have the time to make sure that we get what we want. This is a new season coming on now. Our rivals are busy equipping themselves. Now Chelsea, they're one of the best players, one of the best teams that in terms of signing. I think they've copied.
Which best
Hold on. They've copied.
No.
Hold on. They've copied their predecessor.
Which predecessor?
Abramovich.
Soccer players.
Hold on. Let me tell you. Hold on now. Hold on. You had your time to say. Hold on. Let me say something. They have this squad depth. They have this squad depth now needed for the new season, whether you want it or not.
They don't get any squad depth.
The only thing that is lacking there is they need an experienced centre back and an experienced centre forward.
They don't have quality.
That's all.
They don't have quality.
Experienced centre back and experienced centre forward. That is what Chelsea wants.
And
well,
Chelsea they sign.
You have your own view.
You talk say
You have your own view.
They score. All these average players.
You have your own view. You understand? For Chelsea now, good business, Premier League proven for João Pedro. Gittins, we've seen what he did at Borussia Dortmund. So
exactly, that is why Logard is also Premier League proven.
We are not talking about Arsenal here.
We're talking about Arsenal now.
Hold on, I'm talking about Chelsea. I'm in Chelsea. Listen. Be a good listener. So now for Chelsea, they at least they've done well just for the gaffer to fix things in order. But don't forget, get an experienced centre back and experienced centre forward for you to still compete. Then for Manchester United, I think why they've not gotten the likes of
Manchester United. You skip them.
Why they've not done anything in terms of Mbeumo. It's just think of it, Arsenal having Saka, and you're saying Arsenal should get a replacement for Saka. Manchester United, they have Ahmad. So getting Mbeumo now, you can say Ahmad can move down to wing back right wing back row. But if you still put him up front there, he will still do something. So I think that's their issue. And also, they feel because they have Ahmad, they believe in Ahmad because he has shown what he got. That's why they've not gone out. Had it been on this left side, Garnacho, they had problem with Garnacho. They know that they needed a left-sided winger. They went for Cunha, who is also you can say Cunha is a versatile player.
Cunha can play
multiple positions. So now I think for them they still need a leader.
They have a leader.
Hold on. They have Bruno. They have Bruno.
They have leaders in that team.
Hold on. They have Bruno. We know Bruno already, the way he plays. But one thing is he complains too much. But once I see him, once he calms his pressure down, he'll play more. But now, based on their statistics, the way they play, formations and all that, best known to their gaffer, what he feels best for the team. Because he's the one coaching, and I can only suggest, but he has his final say. They still need a number 9. So move down to Liverpool. I don't see anybody taking the league away from Liverpool the new season with their new recruitment.
If Liverpool don't carry league this season,
the new season, I don't see anybody taking away.
I don't think they're under any. Even though they are still favorites for me.
They are favorites for now.
Man City, they try to be the new squad, right?
Man City now.
Arsenal themselves.
What's their quality?
Nobody trusts them.
Their quality, they've tried their best. They still have supports like that. They've gotten with added. You understand? So now they are looking for a way to move out Nunes. Expect a big signing. Not just a panic buy. Not just a panic buy. Expect a big signing up there as number 9. So I see them as favorites for the new season in terms of EPL is concerned. Then for Man City, I think they lacked squad depth and the past season in which they had injuries and most of their players were age players and they were not on form. Let me use that word. But now they've gotten squad depth needed. So it's now a question whereby Guardiola will now choose who he feels best at a particular role. Expect him giving chances to the young lads like Oscar Bob and the rest of them. So I don't see them competing immediately. So I can say for now, if not that for Arsenal, they don't have a number 9 at the moment. Definitely, we've lost Partey. This is the Premier League.
You've lost this experience of Partey.
Hold on, this is
lost the experience of Raheem Sterling.
This is the Premier League.
The experience of Jorginho.
Lost the experience of Jorginho.
We've lost Partey. Now we use that word
I'm saying
Partey because Partey is very, very paramount.
You've lost the experience of Partey. You've lost the experience of Jorginho. You've lost the experience of Raheem Sterling.
What did they get the experience? They count the experience.
For only Partey, I'm to tell you.
The only experience player
we are having Zubimendi.
We are having
Zubimendi.
Kayabas is the only experience player there.
We're having Zubimendi.
You better see. I want to
hold on, don't cut me short. Hold on.
Chelsea.
You are not an Arsenal fan, so cool down. I think you don't even find a club in the Premier League. So if you are to be in the Premier League now, I expect you to say something very, very well. So you're in the La Liga, so you're a Barca fan. Yeah, you understand? So you're happy. I am happy for you as a Barcelona fan too. So how far you guys have gone? Fantastic.
Academy player.
Whether you inject a new player or not, you guys are okay for the new season. That's the only thing I can tell you. So for up till now, you're speculating like Arsenal.
I'm not speculating.
You're speculating because by now you should have gone. Had it been there's any competition for Nico Williams, definitely you would.
There are competitions now.
There are no competitions. Nobody's serious. Nobody's serious. It's just that he wants to play with Yamal. That's the way I see it.
That is the pullback. We have that.
Now then, strike the deal. Strike the deal.
People don't have that.
You just strike it.
Strike the deal because
that's the way they say it. That's the way they say strike the deal. Never strike Osimhen. Never strike.
We don't want. We've not gone for Osimhen. Whether you want it or not, we've not gone for Osimhen. We've not gone for Osimhen.